Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the bad button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Consistent times 10, and we off. Welcome to the Nothing But Basketball Show, folks. This your boy, Coach Lee. It's Wednesday night, and we're back at it like we're mad at it. Hey, it's time to run one with you guys. With that being said, what's good, Uncle Leroy?
I'm over here grooving, man. I'm telling you, like, I like that little jingle, man. I'm telling you, shout out to whoever made that jingle, man. Them some cool dudes. But look, this is dude, Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the junior. And we back here on this, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with the Nothing But Basketball Show. And, man, we got some good stuff lined up, man. I can't wait to get the show started, kicking with my dude, Coach Lee. And we missing one guy.
We sure is. Where he at? Oh, what's up?
Oh, there I go. What's up, y'all? Another day.
Hill in the house.
Another blessing. Yes, sir.
How you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm great, man. I'm alive. I'm breathing. Family good. Work, making money. We straight this way. Whole lot of terror stuff, man. You know what it is.
Yes,
okay. You must have worked off that off. He was like, a whole lot of terror stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
But hey, man, we got a pretty good show tonight, y'all. You know, again, my favorite part is always the Waco Terror. But before we can get to the icing, we got to go to the cake portion first. So with that being said, our first topic of the night, we're going to dub this one, trade or keep. Ooh. So,
yes,
NBA
sir.
trade deadline's coming up. Last I heard.
I don't like trading. You know what I'm saying? Trading costs too much. Let me just put that out there. So, who we trading? Definitely, before we get started, you know, hey, definitely join our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends. We got a watch party. I see you, Nate, Nathan, Nathaniel. Look, I put you out there. But I see you, Nathan, hanging out with us. Appreciate that, partner.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you joining in. He said Nathaniel.
Right. You know, because I want him to cuss at me in the comments. Because, you know, hey, unlike a lot of podcasts, you know, Sports Talk with Friends podcast is interactive. Y'all can actually comment. We'll post it, and we will comment back. That's how we do it. Just like that.
But, hey, got the trade deadline coming up. Couple of names been thrown out there. I think the trade deadline is March 25th, if I'm not mistaken.
It's coming.
So we only 22 days away.
Getting close.
22 days. So some of the topics we got tonight as far as the trade deadline, we're going to start out first. So I'm going to throw a name out there, and I want y'all to let me know if the team should trade him or keep him.
Okay.
Trade! Oh. Out too early.
The first one we're going to start with, he's been rumored probably since last season. Is Mr. Number 3 up there in D.C., Bradley Beal with the Washington Wizards.
Bradley who?
Bradley Beal.
What? He still play basketball?
Of course, man. If I ain't mistaken, he put it on the Nets one time this season already.
Yeah, he doing his thing. I'd keep.
You keep? Okay. Elaborate.
Keep. Well, like you said, he did his thing a few times, but he has showed that he can contribute to his team also. So my whole thing is with Westbrook being up there, why would you want to trade him away unless you're trying to just make Westbrook that guy? You know, and we've seen in the past that doesn't work. But we've also seen in the past Westbrook with somebody doesn't work. So my whole thing is I definitely keep him just because he's been there, he's been loyal, and he showed his worth, man. That's just my whole thing. Unless he just flat out wants to be traded, but I would keep him.
Okay.
Is it my turn? Is Uncle Leroy's turn? Hey, well, shout out to Nathan. He's joining in. He said, save the man. He can score, but yeah, he needs help. So, you know, I heard the shaking in your voice there, Coach Hill. You know what I'm saying? So with Bradley Beal, his time is up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long are you going to say, oh, he needs this, he has potential? The dude, time is up, man. Like, it's time for him to go. Yeah, he has a couple good games. You know what I'm saying? But how long has he been playing? How long? Like, he's been playing like since forever. You know, he got picked in the 2012 draft. How long that is? I'm public school smart, so y'all bear with me. I got to count that. So 2012. How long that is? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, it's time for either him to take a crap contract. It's time for him to go, man. Like, he's not contributing as you once expected. Because, I mean, he came in, you know, like the 3rd overall pick. You know what I'm saying? So he had high expectations. So for him to come to the point now where we're talking trade or keep, man, get out of here, man. Let's get these young cats on here. Get with a cheaper salary.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So
hey, we got Thomas Roberto. I see. I've been working on it's the Rotel. But he said Thomas Roberto. He says, as an asset like Westbrook, they will only rely on him. As a role player, you should always show your role outright. Good point. I like that.
Very good point. Very good.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, because one thing was crazy. Stars have a hard problem going into playing into becoming a role player, like Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? He struggled with that. You know, a lot of players got that. So we're gonna touch on that, Tom. Good point. So what do you think about that, Coach Hill? Hey, I see your Corey Cox partner hanging with us way out there in Jerusalem, out there in Israel. Thanks for hanging out, Big.
Already, salute. Hey, so are we talking about Bill being a role player?
Yeah, we're talking about Thomas. Thomas Roberto. His statement. He says, as an asset like Westbrook, they will only rely on him. As a role player, you should always show your role outright. So I think that Bill is a role player. So, you know, if you think he's still an asset or a role player, you know, let's talk. You know, let's explain that.
I think he is a role player. I think he's playing his role. That's why I say keep him. Because, you know, we've seen, like I said, in the past where Westbrook has had players with him that really want to be those guys. They don't want to accept their roles. So with Bill, if we're going to keep him, I'm not even a DC fan, man. I don't know why I said we. But if we're going to keep this man, he's going to have to accept his role and just know that, like, I'm not that guy, but I'm here to help this man.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
That's my same stance on it too. Like, you know, hey, know your role. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, you know, once you become a role player, you can't make many waves. You know what I'm saying? You got to play a role on the court, and you can't make many waves in the, you know, in the media and in the locker room because, you know what I'm saying, that's your role. So what do you think about that, Coach Lee?
Hey, I got one thing to say. I think we all three agree, and I think he's a role player as well. But the reason why I think of that is, even when John Wall was there, you always saw it as Wall's team, and Bill just happened to be on it. And he never took that step. And Wall missed a lot of games, but it was always seen as being his team. I don't think he ever got a hold of being that number one. So I definitely think he's a role player. I think he's going to get traded. That's a big contract, but I think he's going to get traded.
Same here, you know, because, you know, he still has something in the tank, and Washington, they still have industry influence. So I think that they're going to be able to get out of that contract. So, man, Thomas, thanks for hanging out. We got some good stuff. So he said, you know, I'm going to ask this question. Who do you think is the best role player in NBA history?
NBA history, Scottie Pippen.
Okay. So you said that with your chest. You know, take your chest out of. So what do you think about that, Coach Hill?
I'd say the best role player. I would say I'm gonna go with, man. This is just me. I'm gonna go with Jamal Crawford.
I wasn't expecting that. Shout out to my A&T. I see you, A&T. I appreciate you for hanging out. And,
I think so. Yeah, Jamal Crawford.
All right. So Nathan, and our viewers, y'all can definitely chime in on this because like I said, this is an interactive podcast. So Nathan, he says Pip. He agrees with you, Coach Lee. And so Thomas, he says the best role player he can think of is Luke Walton. Luke. That was surprising to me. Right? You know what I'm saying? But hey, he had some big shots. He had some big shots.
He must be a relative or something. That's kinfolk, ain't it?
Yeah. So he's like, that's Ray now. Yeah, I know you people. That's Ray now and the skillet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he also said Robert Ory.
Yeah.
So, I definitely think, I don't know so much with the Luke Walton situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would agree with that just so we can get our ratings up. Yeah, Luke Walton. Let's clap it up for Luke Walton.
Yeah.
But hey, Brady, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Luke Walton, man.
There's a lot of them, man. You know what I'm saying?
That part, right? Robert. Big play or
big shot Bob. Yes, sir.
Exactly. That is the best one right there. To me, that's the best role player. So that definitely give it up to Robert Ory. So all right.
Next player we're gonna look at is gonna be this guy here, Zach Levine of the Chicago Bulls.
Hey, I'm a fan. And and he's flexing his light skin capability. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like, hey.
So
I see you there, sis. Thanks for hanging out with us, Maria. I see you, sis.
Yeah, no damn Luke Walton.
No damn Luke Walton. He's like, no. I don't even know how that even came up with Luke Walton. But I like Levine. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I like Levine because with Chicago, they have a rich history. So, and they got crazy fans. So they can play through all of the hardships. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the off-the-court intangibles. But on the court, you show leadership, you got a good shot. So I want to keep it. I'll keep it.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with the keep route, too. And that's not just because he's a light-skinned, but that's just because I like his game. I like
it the way is because he light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? It's not because he light-skinned.
And I like his game, man. I like the way he's matured over the years. So I mean, hey, I'd keep him.
So they're saying that he's actually due up for a max contract last year. He's on his expiring contract at $19.5 million. That's pretty cheap for what he puts out for them up there, man.
Yeah.
The dude is pure. The dude got a shot. He got a 3-point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know why there's talks on that with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
draft picks.
Yeah. So you got Thomas. He says best dunker outside of Vince. Who are you talking about? Zach Levine?
That's a bold claim.
Yeah. Like... So what do you think about that, Coach Lee? He's a keeper or he's a goner?
Hey, I think he's a keeper. I think he's a piece that you can build a team around. No, he's consistent, night in and night out. He ain't got much help. He does his best, but he gonna put up buckets.
That part, consistent buckets. So shout out to Nathan. He said, Nathan says he's a keeper. So Thomas, thank y'all for hanging out with him. He said he's a keeper. Yes, sir. Zach Levine's the best dunker outside of Vince. What? I said, what? Who has to do that? Is that a job? What? Okay.
Hey, everybody's entitled to their opinions, appreciate all, what I'm saying, all that.
True that.
Oh, no, he said he agreed with Coach Lee. Okay. All right. You was going to clear the house. We were about to take a break on that, man. We were going to talk about you.
All right. The next person we got here, Kyle Lowry of the Toronto Raptors.
Trade.
He didn't even hesitate.
Hey, I'm gonna just jump right in there, just like Uncle Leroy was saying about our first one. You know what I'm saying? Bill, he's been, you know, he's had his time. You know what I'm saying? He's been there. He's been there, I guess, you know, by himself. He's had help also. So my thing is, his time is up. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I really feel like his time is up, and they can get somebody else.
He already got a ring.
You know, got a ring. You know, I mean, what else is he? It's time to go. Cool, but no, y'all getting these things.
So we gotta read. Y'all getting. We gotta read these for our listeners because y'all definitely subscribe to our podcast. We're on Apple Podcast, Spotify, we're everywhere. We gotta read this for our podcast, for our podcaster. So JP Jones, he says, dunkers outside of Vince is Vince. Sorry, but Levine is cold. But nah, where y'all get these fans? They killing you, Thomas. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But,
we all got quiet and read that one. We was all reading.
Right. You know, so the thing is, it's like with that, you know, with Kyle, you know, with Larry, it's time for them to go. Because even when who was that when they won the championship? You know what I'm saying? Who was the guy from San Antonio? From San Antonio. What's his name?
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, there you go.
Kawhi Leonard, right. That wasn't even his team. He was a role player at that point. You know what I'm saying? And so do I ever see the Raptors ever going back there again? Ever like the short and the long answer is no. So it's time for them to go, man. Like, you know, count your losses and pack your bags, man. It's too cold up there anyway. Get out of there, man. So these trade.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. This one here.
Well, hold on. We still, hey man, we popping and hey, y'all definitely join our join our stream, join our watch party and our group for Talk with Friends so we can actually interact with y'all. So Thomas, he said he's an underrated player.
Kyle Lowry?
Yeah. And Nathan, he says come to the Pelicans.
How do you feel about that, Uncle Leroy, going to the Pelicans?
Man.
He expensive. He make 30.5 mil. He expensive.
Ooh, man.
30.5 mil. He not even the best player on the team.
That part. That's what I was just about to say. And he's coming from Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
I take Siakam before I take him.
Hey, you know, shout out to our Canadian friends in our groups, you know, but hey man, it's a whole different city coming to the city of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? You can't come from there like, I'm from Canada, eh? You know what I'm saying? Dude's going up on you, man. You can't do that. It's a whole different ballgame, man. So, would he be a good on-the-court talent? I believe so. But do I think he would make it in a city with the off-the-court antics? Hell no. I don't think so.
It's rough in New Orleans, man.
Facts. So, and the fans are crazy. So, Thomas, he says he's a great scorer, great defense, but definitely a second in command. Agreed.
Yeah.
Couldn't even say it any better.
Definitely agree.
Okay. Next one, we got two more before we get a commercial break.
We got a commercial?
Yes, sir.
I got it out there.
Victor Oladipo.
Who?
Victor Oladipo.
I gotta answer that.
I haven't seen him since The Masked Singer. I mean, I guess I'm not really paying attention.
Bro, I got
The Masked Singer? I didn't know he was even on there.
Say, I do more than just play basketball. I watch a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
Let your true colors shine through. Hey man, I can't take you seriously knowing you watched the Masked. Just because he was on The Masked Singer, he got to be traded, man. I didn't even know this dude's name. I only seen it on NBA 2K. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know which year. Like, the dude's he's trash. That's time for him to go. Like, he was playing in Houston.
He was good with the Pacers until he got hurt.
I remember him in the Pacers.
That's true.
Then he
was decent with the Magic.
Yeah. And then the Masked, and then he just
So Thomas, he said his best years was with OKC.
I forgot he was there.
Yeah,
exactly.
Damn, he don't travel.
Look, wait, like back in the early 90s, it was the 80s, you know, Delta Airlines, when you flew, they'll put a little pin on you. You know what I'm saying? When you fly
That dude
out.
got pin.
He got a whole little shot. Yes, he's done some travel. He's racked up those flyer miles, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm gonna start this and all. I'm gonna say he's gonna be traded. For the simple reason is he already declined the Rockets' offer. The Rockets offer him a 2-year extension for $45.2 million.
Oh wow!
And he turned it down. Nobody wants to be in Houston, it seems. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, they can't keep the damn electricity on. They can't keep the lights on. I don't want to be there either. The dang electricity mecca of the United States, and they can't keep the electrical grid on. Yeah, everybody get out of there.
He say,
all the good players go to the Pelicans and the Dallas Mavs. Let's go.
What'd he say? What'd you say?
Man, yeah, he got, if he's turning down that type of money, knowing that it's hard to stay in Houston, nobody really wants to go there and play. You turn that down, man, that's still a lot of money in my eyes. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's time for him to go. But where would he go?
But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Like the dude, like how cheeky that is. The dude name is Oladipo. You know what I'm saying? The dude averages 18 points a game, four rebounds, 4 assists, and you turning down a $45 million deal for 2 years?
Yeah.
He needs to be put in COVID protocols. That's what he needs to be doing, him and his agent. Because that is stupid. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can justify that. That's ridiculous.
Knowing he's probably on the down, and I'm just saying on the backside of his career.
He's ended up in Houston. That shows he's on the backside of his career. You know what I'm saying? And while we're talking about the backside of our career, you know, back in the career, we're going to take a quick break and come back with more than nothing but basketball show. You know that was a signal, right?
Yeah.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
I'll be jamming to that too, that little beat. Yeah.
Yeah. You do
So who's our sponsor?
Don't say the league bro without the junior. And we back with more than nothing but basketball show with the light-skinned brother, Coach Hill, and you know who that guy is, Coach Lee. Let's get it, man. What we got next, man? We doing more of the trade keep. I like that, man.
We got one more. We got one more left, and I think this one kind of hits close to home, man. And also, this is brought to you by CalvaryClothing.com. Go check it out.
Got some new designs. Check them out.
Oh, yeah.
So, trade to keep. Last one we got.
Hey, definitely got to give a shout out to you, Thomas. He says, love this podcast, down to earth, humble, and you guys understand people's opinion. Yes, we powered by fans. That's what the whole thing is, man. Like, appreciate you for hanging out with us. Every day, 7:30, 5 days a week. Pringles. You talking about Pringles? We talking about Pringles?
Well, hell, the way he playing, his knees be at the ears of Pringles.
Because you know what? Shout out to you, AD. You know what I'm saying? That was my drum major at Grambling State University, world famed Tiger Marching Band. And he made the statement. And he's another one that feels entitled like he's a Cowboys fan. He was like, how dare Pringles go and unfollow the Dallas Mavs after all they did for this guy?
It's true.
Look, I knew you was going to be like that, true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
it got him out of the situation he was in.
Sure did.
He was wasting away in NY.
Yeah. So, you know, I think it's his time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was hyped up. Hey, shout out to you, that CJ, the guy, baby. Can't wait to see you up here with us. But, yeah, I mean, his time is up. You know what I'm saying? It's the Luka show. You know, at one point when he came in, they were selling this whole Pringles and Luka, but it's the Luka show, man. Luka can run with anyone. Dude's a beast. Get rid of it. What do you think about that, Coach Hill?
Yeah, trade him. Like, let him go. You know, it's just his time's up. Like you said, it's the Luka show. I don't really see what he's doing. So quit taking up space. Let somebody else get that spot and potentially get some help in there for Luka. Because if you're on a team and you ain't contributing, you just wasting space. So go on and get him up out of there.
Damn, Coach. You sound like a
coach.
Look, hey, I'm out of here. I'm checking out too. You know? He said you're just wasting space. I was like, man, I'm sorry. Good point. So we got JP Jones says Luka good on his own. Exactly, dude. He's a floor commander. He's a floor general, definitely. Yeah. So Thomas, he says the unicorn laughing my ass off, best player to play for a team that don't appreciate it. Man, I'm there for y'all. Got to check us out, man. Y'all supposed to join our group, Sports Talk with Friends, join our watch party. But hey, we see you there, Art. I see you start talking Dallas. That's why you don't bring up Dallas, and all these Dallas fans come out. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Art is a Dallas Cowboy fan. He ain't say nothing until we started talking about the Dallas. God dog it. Next, come on, next slide.
Wait, before we go, the only reason why I'm gonna say that they gonna keep him, not because I'm a Maverick fan, not because I'm an MFFL, but because they not gonna get value for him.
I can see that.
Because here's the thing: he making 29.5 this year. He's got 3 years at 101.5 left on that contract. Nobody's gonna. Yeah,
I couldn't. Wait. How much on that contract?
3 years, 101.5 million left.
Well,
and they probably only going to get about 50 cents on the dollar for him.
Well, I got nothing else to say. How this guy get $100 million contract? What comes to my mind is social injustice, so money injustice. Like, wait, how this dude getting all this much money to sit the bitch and be hurt?
And nothing, taking up space, getting that free money.
Free money. That's the only reason why he gonna stay, because nobody gonna be a sucker to take that.
Thanks. Hey, I like this. I'm rocking with you, Thomas. Thomas says, Cowboy fans always coming out the woodwork, laughing my ass off.
That's what we do.
That's a very keen assessment there, sir.
Hey, but before we move over to Coach Hill part, I overlooked this earlier, but every time I still see it, it makes me laugh. Going back to Victor Oladipo.
So what JP Jones he got? Nah, bro, is a la deep note.
Hey, JP keeping it real tonight. That's what I'm talking about.
For real, man. He come hang out with us every night, man. I'm telling you, pull up a chair. You know what I'm saying? Get your bill. Look at this guy here. You know what I'm saying? He's with the crew. Yeah. But man, that's funny.
So here go my favorite part of the show. Aww. We got my man. Hey, gotta show my boy love, man. So we got
Waco Terror.
Oh yeah,
Terror time.
Waco Terror time.
Yes, sir. Well, the first thing is, man, we got the upcoming events, of course. I'm gonna be on the Michael Wright show. I told you I was coming. We got that going on Monday, 11 a.m. The time may change, so I'll keep everyone updated. But right here, you got the Michael Wright show presents the Waco Terror. You can see I'm in that thing, Cheney right there, the group. 11 a.m. road to the playoffs, man, Monday morning. So definitely, I'll post that in the group so everybody can check it out, or you can check it out on the Waco basketball page.
Okay.
All right. You said the Michael Wright. Who show that is? The Michael Wright show?
The Michael Wright show. He's based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, man, that sounds fancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the Michael Wright show. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the Stephen A. Smith show. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you gotta get your shirt going there with that, man. Yeah. But shout out to you.
Minneapolis, that's what's up. Shout out to my people in Coon Rapids.
Yeah, real talk. Shout out to everybody, man.
Hey, you're in the South, man. You can't be using city names like that, man.
I caught that too.
I'm about to check out, man. But look,
yeah. And then we got the recap from this past weekend's game, man. I told y'all we was gonna be back in action. That was against the Texas Tsunami. We won 122 to 111 here in Waco, Texas. Everybody.
Yeah.
I got my boys. Got some stats for y'all. A. Chaney had 28 points, 10 rebounds, 16 assists, 1 block, 3 steals. Then you had Anthony Smith, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. You had Logan Hicks coming in with 35 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Then you had, who's next? Trevon Shaw, 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists.
Big Shaw?
Yep, 4 blocks. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Yeah, that's the, yeah. 4 blocks, 2 assists, 2 steals. Dwayne Turner, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Then of course Demarius Keys, Big Keys down low. Shout out to him, 34 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal, man. So shout out to those boys for showing up. And as you can see, we only had 6 people. 6 people. So we got it done with 6. But at the end of the day, all you need is 5-on-5, and they put on their stuff just like we do.
Okay.
And of course, we're still nationally ranked in the top 10, so we're still hanging on to that, and we're still doing our thing as we push down the stretch for the playoffs. So everybody check us out, you know what I'm saying? And also the game this weekend that was supposed to be in Fort Worth has been rescheduled. I'll get that to everybody due to the owner of the other team has to work. So and I'm good friends with him, so it's nothing but love and respect as far as that goes. Then we have my top performers, of course, from the game. There it is. I just said all the stats, but here it is. Some visuals, man. You got Logan Hicks. There it is. 35 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Then you have, I believe, Shaw or Chaney, one of them. Who we got? Chaney. That's also one of the MVP candidates also, man. So Chaney doing his thing, with the points, the rebound. That's a triple-double. He's doing his thing. Real talk. Shout out to that boy, man. And then you have Shaw. He does his thing, man. He goes to Paul Quinn, but they canceled their season, so he's free to play with us, man. He does his thing. He's young too, so he has definitely a bright future. And then we'll finish those off with Keys. And Keys came up big, man. Surprise, I'm not gonna say surprised me, but he played through a hand injury that game. So shout out to Big Keys, man. Shout out to all those boys that showed up and balled out.
Wow.
Okay.
That's how y'all do it in Waco. So shout out to Tom. He's a Cali boy, but lived in Killeen. So from the 916 to the 254. Yay. Did I get the yay right? I've been watching these rap things, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop uncensored, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the Uncle Leroy with the MC?
Yeah. Nothing but love to K-Town, man. Killer K, you know what it is. That's what it is. Of course, then I have a couple more, the comeback player of the week. Like I said, he struggled a little bit in some games just mentally. It's not always about putting the ball in the hoop, but when you're mentally not in a game, it can hurt you. So that's my comeback player of the week, man. Then of course, player of the game is my boy Chaney, man, with the triple-double.
Ooh, we gotta clap it up for Chaney, man. All right, let's clap it up for him, man. Good game.
Right there, that's Shaw though, y'all. So that's another comeback player of the game. He had a tough couple games he missed, so both those guys were comeback players of the week. Then of course the player of the game is Antoine Chaney, and he's our quarterback.
All right, look, I'll clap it up for the right person this time. Let me clap it up.
We're gonna clap it up, man. We're gonna clap it up, man. And then of course the offense, and I know we just showed all these pictures, but hey, whatever. They balled out this past game, and that's just what it is. So I'm gonna show
right. Gotta get love.
Offensive player of the game was Logan Hicks with 35 points.
Nice.
Shout out to that boy, man. Real talk. Y'all boys keep balling, man. And they actually, listen. They listened to me this past game. Instead of going out there and trying to be stupid, they followed the game plan. So we're really maturing going down the stretch. Then of course we have a couple plays from the game. that we've uploaded, for the fans and stuff like that. So
let's play that Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory video footage.
Yes, sir.
We can get it queued up here.
Oh yeah.
It ain't easy, folks.
Okay. But definitely, and I'll talk a little bit, but it's been a long season, man. We're coming down the stretch of the season where we're sitting number 4 in our division, which is not a bad place to be sitting right now. We'll definitely have a home playoff game, and everybody wants to be like, "Oh, you want to be division champs?" But hey, we'll take what it is. Here we go. Here go a little action, man. This is gonna be an assist from a Shaw to Keys. It's an and one play. Keys always does the pose, the baby, because he's big, So, and let me see, we have a couple more for y'all, man.
Wait, so we got JP Jones. He's been listening, hanging out with. He says, I got a link with you guys by my cousin. Played a couple times with Terror, Skylar Hayden. Keep doing great stuff, my guys. I heard Colleen too. Played for Shoemaker and Ellison during high school. Y'all boys stay up. Ty, be cool.
Hey, shout out JP Jones, man. Yeah, that boy Skylar, man. He always welcome, man. He's always tailor-made this way. He know what it is. Appreciate you.
Tailor-made. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and that last play was just a dime from Logan Hicks to Keys. Keys was a force in the game. I think the last two is going to be Antoine Chaney, which is also the three-point shot y'all are going to see when we cue it up, was also the play of the game. He hit that three right before halftime, too. Sort of a side James Harden type little shot. He does his thing, man, real talk.
Nice.
Ain't pulling up now, fellas. My apologies.
It's all good, man. We'll, hey, I'll post it in the group. It don't matter. Y'all going to see that play because that play was wild.
Just like that. So y'all can definitely check it out. Check the page out in the Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, and on the page, Waco Tear.
Oh, here we go. We got some.
Oh, we got it.
That's Chaney, reverse layup.
That's pretty.
Nice. You just kicking that one out like.
I know, right? My bad, coach.
I'll definitely post the play of the game. I think there's one more, but I'll post the play of the game in the page, man. I'm not. It ain't that. Y'all gonna see it.
Oh, exactly. You gonna see it, like my grandma used to say. Now you gonna get this ass whipping.
Yeah, you gonna get this ass whipping. There it is, right here. Seconds ticking down. He's ISO'd up top.
Oh, nice. Nice pull up.
Yeah. So he does his thing, man. So shout out to all the Terror boys. Shout out to Dwayne Turner and Anthony Smith coming out there and just playing defense. They may not have had the points or this or that or the high accolades, but at the end of the day, they were all role players and they all did their part. So shout out to those boys too, man. I don't want them to feel left out or nothing like that. But hey, every person on the Terror is important.
Agreed.
And then of course, I'm gonna say follow us, man, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Man, just follow us. So I appreciate y'all, man.
Okay, with the Waco Terror updates, is it any more? It's like, I want more. Is there an encore? Dude, you want more? You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot.
Waco Terror highlight tape coming soon, mixtape, man. So I'm putting that together along with my son's highlight tape. So yeah, man, I'm just doing big things behind the scenes, man. So besides that, it's all love, man. We're gonna keep pushing.
Already. Oh, time for the shout out section. Who started tonight?
Shout outs.
Let's go, Leroy.
I get to go first.
Yes,
all right. Well, definitely give a shout out. Got to give a shout out to our sponsor, KyrieClothing.com. Shows we couldn't be making it possible by without our sponsor. We appreciate sponsoring. If y'all want to become a sponsor, definitely y'all can send an email to stwfmedia@sportstalkwithfriends.com if you want any information on how to become a sponsor. But definitely got to give a shout out. I see that Kirk hanging out with us. Everyone that hung out with us in our watch party, shout out to you, Thomas. Man, it was good hanging out with you. Shout out to you, Nathan. Man, appreciate y'all for hanging out. definitely some good things. Y'all catch the next show tomorrow. Every day, 5 days a week, 7:30. Y'all join the group Sports Talk with Friends. But that's all I got. Oh, definitely gotta give a shout out to our Friday interview, Monitor. Y'all definitely check that out Friday, 7:30. And we got a lot of good things going. But till next time, should do Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the June. Ah!
Yes, sir.
Coach Hill, who you got?
Man, I got a few shout outs, man. You know me. First of all, shout out Graham Slam Graphics for doing all my posters and putting helping me promote the players, man. Big shout out to them. Shout out Destined for Greatness and Coach McCoy facility, which is our home gym now. I appreciate them allowing us to play our home games there because, you know, just like the brand is getting bigger, we got to elevate as far as the gyms and stuff we play on.
Nice.
I also want to shout out I'm an alumni of Trinity Bible College, so I'm going to shout out the Trinity Bible College Lions basketball team and Coach Jordan Knoll for them doing what they do in the ACCA National Tournament. They knocked off, I think, Kansas Christian College to advance today. And, of course, shout out my girls, Hip Hop Aerobics with Sharonda. Go follow her on Facebook. Definitely do that. And last but not least, man, shout out my family who supports me through the good and the bad, man. So without them, I wouldn't be here and being motivated to do what I do, man. And shout out y'all boys too, man. Doing big things.
You're killing it with the shout outs tonight, man. You know, shout out to family, you know what I'm saying? I see it.
I be leaving people out, man. I got to get them this week. Like last week, I didn't even shout out my family. Like, what's going on?
Oh, it was on you too, huh?
Look,
I like come on, Pops.
Just don't get to the point where look, I want to shout out my baby mama and them, Lil Ray, Lil Nay, you know, just.
Hey, man, those my shout outs. Shout out to you fellas. Shout out to my family. I know season 2 is here. We do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And I appreciate y'all patience with us. Thank you. Love y'all. And for those that are on here.
Look at that. That's the cutest little thing. Then she like, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Shout out to Anisha, man. Thanks for hanging out. That's his daughter, man.
Hey, for those that aren't here, be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday night. It's a versus show. This one is true to somebody's heart on here. We're taking a look at the fan bases of the Atlanta Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Uh-oh.
Hey, yeah. It's all look. Oh, he ready.
Ready.
They said they gonna dirty bird on you, man.
Hey, and I'm a second line on. Like, who that said they gonna beat them Saints?
Hey, we appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for joining. Out of here, man.
We holler at y'all. Y'all have a good one now. Peace.